Hello everybody and welcome to .hack GU Last Recode. Now it's been 10 years since we've gotten a .hack game in the West. Hack Link on the PSP and Versus on the PS3 never left Japan. So, I am very happy to finally have something from .hack. I am a little bit upset that we don't get the special edition like Japan did, because I really wanted that. But I'm not gonna pay for something I can't really read, because I can't read Japanese. But whatever. This is the it's basically all three of the first volumes, all three volumes of GU, as well as a new fourth volume for those who don't know. And so I'm going to go through the game. I don't think I'm going to do a whole bunch of extra stuff, but I am going to go through the story of the game. And there are points where I most likely am going to explain some things, because the games don't tell you everything. But if you want to fully understand these games more than the games will just show you, I advise going to watch Hack Roots. It's the prequel to this. This picks up after Roots, but it's going to start off with the beginning of Roots, the very beginning of Roots, and the end of the closest to the end and the end of Roots. So I advise watching Roots if you want to really understand everything that's going on here. The game does an okay job of telling you stuff, but yeah, I still advise watching Roots. So we're going to start with Volume 1, and we're going to do normal mode, because I would never choose cheat mode. I'm actually going to skip this opening. I uploaded an opening of the game earlier, where I actually started to record this. Oh, hang on, let me move this from in front of my TV so I can see. There we go, that's better.
Whoa, this is cool.
Hey! Hey, you! You, the adept rogue!
And Hack was one of my favorites.
Yeah, you! I'm talking to you! So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world.
Why did you pause your sentences like
Short
that?
mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
All right, so let's open the menu.
That was such a delay. Party.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Really? They're only level 10. I haven't played this in a while. Choose our names from the list and press X. Forming a party, select your members. Yelton and Asta.
Okay, let's have some fun.
And
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
head to the save shop before going on an adventure. Talk to the save shop clerk and choose to save the game. Save the game from the menu. Save from the menu. Save your progress in the game. And losing in this game is game over. They added that retry function, but what they don't tell people is that it kind of lowers the difficulty every time you retry. And that kind of sucks.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu. This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your stock. Okay, now you can go to your first area. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word?
That's the server.
That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Alright. I haven't played this in a while, so I have to get the hang of the controls. But that's what tutorials are for.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
This is the area map. Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
First, let's take a look at what our mission is. Go ahead and press X.
This is our mission.
Collect the number of symbol fragments required for this area.
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen. Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
They forgot to not give me a camera that rotates. Use this transporter to return to town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
That's good for if you want to grind. One of the changes that they made in the game was the amount of EXP you receive, so it's easier to level. If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just click the pad to check the map.
Nice! We found an altar already.
Perform a surprise attack by approaching monsters around the altar without being seen and pressing X when the target cursor appears. Good. Now press X for a
Your
surprise
life
attack.
belongs to me!
Once a battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out. Hey, you're not too bad.
Not so difficult, huh?
Holding down X and releasing the image. Full charge attacks are effective, even against enemies that are guarded.
Yeah, keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting.
Drop.
Well, that's that.
Sometimes, the treasure chests on top of the altars will contain symbol fragments needed to open the Beast Temple. Remember to search the treasure chest after defeating the monsters around the altars. Collect 3 symbol fragments by opening all the treasure chests on the altar. The symbol fragments are used to open the temple gate. Search the treasure chest on top of the altar. Duh. Acquire the first symbol fragment. Head for the next altar to the east. Oh, okay, so the beast altar is downwards. Gotcha.
All right, we found another altar. I'll teach you about using skills to attack.
Perform a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar without being seen and pressing X when you start cursor.
We got him! The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Skills are powerful attacks that require SP, skill points, to perform. Press triangle to open the main menu and select the skill to open the skill list. And select the skill to open the skill list. The skill trigger is a shortcut for performing skills. Press R1 to open the skill trigger menu.
Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Rengeki is an advanced skill attack. An increased amount of inflicted damage. To perform Rengeki, use a skill attack when the enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. Appears when continually inflicting with damage. Attack the enemy until it's surrounded by a blue and fluoring. Favorite action is triggered when Recode is used or other conditions are met. It raises the morale of your party members and will allow you to execute more powerful attacks. Conditions for favorite actions vary with each party member.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Trigger gauge will appear above the player's head when the skill trigger is used. It is not possible to use items or skills until the gauge fills out and appears.
Well, that's that.
I'll go back. Search the judge's chest on top of the altar. Clearly. Acquire the second symbol fragment. Head for the next altar further north. Pay attention to the remaining health. I have health. This is the final altar. Remember what blah blah blah.
Slow! Gale Blade! Armor Pierce! That was nothing.
The symbol fragments have started to shine. The symbol fragments join together. Judge's symbol. Alright, now the area is open.
Yeah! Awesome job! All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
But I don't need to. It's pretty much a straight shot with a few turns. Anyway, yeah, this is basically the opening to Roots. This section here is basically kind of the opening to Roots with a little bit more added in. Them teaching Haseo how to play. And, you'll see what else. For those who haven't seen it before. The upcoming cutscene is though it's my least favorite cutscene of this entire game, for obvious
This
reasons.
is a statue of
Hey.
Folset, the god of
Whatever.
law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Yeah.
Thanks. What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward! Nice try, dear.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
Welcome to the world.
Yep. Later.
Please help me!
What an idiot. Ha!
The terror of death!
It's a sale! The PKK!
What?
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah, I think I can.
Oh, I might change the thumbnail of the opening to that. But I like the thumbnail I chose for the opening. I think this is still gonna be cutscenes. You don't get, I don't think, yeah, you don't get control until after all of this. Well, I'll just let this play.
So it's you, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atuli, do you know this person?
No?
Atuli.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at Arcade Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Not really. I see a big difference between it. But,
Ovan!
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong, a lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
if my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
the whole Grand's Cathedral? Yes, finally! I'll get my chance! I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do. He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here!
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound? Tri-Edge? You bastard! Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Reboot complete.
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then...
Continuing process.
Damn it, I can't remember.
System reformatting complete.
Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Mail data not found.
What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone. Even the emails I got from Shino. Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
You have one new email.
Email? Fine, let's take a look. Ovan?
There are two paths before you. One of these will lead you to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
Sure. But first, let's see what we got here. I'm not reading all that.
The Online Administration Act received a majority vote of the rule.
Oh, you tripping. This thing is 17 minutes long. You are tripping. No, we can watch this. Because it's only 4 minutes long.
We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's Jack target is Doll Syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right, this disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh no! But we'll fight back. To combat this earth-shattering crisis, we at Online Jack started an investigation. I, Salvador Ihara, will save the world! It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Taiichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, Doll Syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games, famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded Doll Syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
What do you want? You know how late it is?
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book, Online Games Are Turning Our Kids into Dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Can you believe this guy? Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say independent research, but isn't it true that your sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you.
Well then, prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay. Well, we were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai, but to follow our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on Doll Syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look. Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Ihara is here.
Who are you? We're in the middle of class.
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence? Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Get out of here, you creep!
Here we are in the teacher's lounge. I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
If you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
You entertainment people have no decency.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll syndrome. Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1.
This show is so stupid. Stupidly entertaining. Okay, can I save out here? Or do I have to log back into the world? Oh. No, I can save here. Alright, so since I can save out here, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. Sorry we didn't really get to get much gameplay, but the Volume 1, the first part of Volume 1 has so many cutscenes, it's just ridiculous. But it does tell you a good bit of what's going on. Well, enough at least. But on the next episode, we'll get back into the game. See what's going on. I'll hopefully get to do some stuff. But anyway, that is all the time we have for this episode of .hack.gu Last Recode Volume 1. I am not going to say that every time. I'm going to stop with Last Recode. But if you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.